Many people will say that a man's life is full of sorrows and difficulties, and it's no surprise that this is true. As men, we are intrinsically blessed with the ability to shoulder more burdens. The dopamine in our brain is designed to make us feel rewarded when we endure pain before achieving something. Think about it for a second. Why do men go to the gym? Why do you set aside time from your busy day to suffer and put your body through extreme pain? This doesn't just apply to the gym, but to everything you do. There is a very interesting verse in the Bible that speaks about this too. "O sweat of your brow, you will eat your food until you return to the ground, since from it you were taken. For dust you are, and to dust you will return." A man's life revolves around his work, his goals, his passions, but to achieve them, it is crucial for him to be renewed and transformed. While studying the lives of different birds and animals, one particular bird caught my attention. The eagle. Studying the life of an eagle, you'll be surprised to discover how closely it resembles a man's life. It's considered the queen of the air, but maintaining that status comes at a cost. Just like a man who wants to elevate himself from a common position to becoming a high-value man, both have a price to pay. For now, sit back and let me share with you the life of an eagle. Listen with a sharp and clear mind. An eagle has the longest lifespan among its species. It can live up to 70 years, but to reach that age, the eagle must make some tough decisions. In its 40th year, as the eagle ages and reaches its 40th year, its long and flexible talons can no longer grab the prey that serves as its food. Its sharp and long beak starts to bend, and its wings become heavy due to thick feathers sticking to its chest, making flying difficult. Now the eagle has only two options. The first option is to die and disappear forever. The second option, which comes with extreme pain, is to go through a very special process. It requires the eagle to fly to the mountaintop and sit in its nest. There, it strikes its beak against a rock until it plucks it out. Yes, think about it for a second. The eagle must strike its own beak until it plucks it out. No matter how much pain it feels, the eagle strikes its beak once, then twice. It feels the pain, but it must go through the entire process. Only when the beak is plucked out does a new one begin to grow. Now the second part of the painful journey begins for the eagle. Now that the beak has been removed, the eagle's excessively long talons must also be plucked out. Just like the beak, the eagle strikes its talons until they break. Despite having gone through so much pain, the eagle knows that its journey is not yet over. Even as the beak and talons have started to grow again, the eagle doesn't rest, for it knows there are other weak areas that still need to be worked on. The eagle starts plucking its thick and heavy feathers. The feathers that once helped the eagle fly through the air like a king now have become too heavy and long. The eagle must pluck each feather one by one. Think about it, how it is to pluck your own hair. Now imagine plucking them one by one. No matter how much blood the eagle sees, how much pain it feels, it will only rest and have days of glory this painful journey. The eagle finally accomplishes its famous flight of rebirth and lives for another 30 years. On the other hand, eagles that couldn't endure the pain of change end up dying. Their status as kings of the air is taken away from them, and they are no longer found in the sky. As a man, you are defined by your goals, but even more so by the change you're willing to go through to achieve them. Just like the eagle, you have two options. Option number 1, surrender to your challenges and die. Or, secondly, go through the painful process of change and be reborn. Let's take semen retention as an example. Most men give in to their impulses and die. Remember that you are killing your masculinity every day when you decide to relapse. Or you can decide, like the eagle, to maintain your status as a king. But first, you'll go through many painful challenges to reprogram your brain back to a healthy level of dopamine. Just like the eagle, you'll see a lot of blood, feel a lot of pain, and experience discomfort from not releasing your sexual desire. Some nights, you won't be able to sleep because of the intensity of urges, but your focus is on much greater things, because you know the pain is temporary, but the glorious flight you'll have after being reborn, just like the eagle, will be eternal. And retention is just a simple example of this. As a man, start plucking your unpleasant memories and keep fighting your negative habits with high discipline and God's grace until they are eliminated. Adjust your mindset. Only then will you truly be free from your past burdens. Just like the eagle's wings that had grown too large and made flying difficult. Now you'll find much more ease in enjoying the present. So brothers, let's fly again, because remember that a man cannot recreate himself without suffering, as he is both the raw stone and the sculptor. By the way, don't forget to show your support. Click the subscribe button and like the video so that the algorithm understands it's good and recommends it to more people. See you in the next video.